Research Project, Visual Arts and Adults with Developmental Disabilities. Research question, what is the experience of adults with developmental disabilities while engaging in creative art-making activity from a non-therapeutic perspective?
Hi, my name is Sarah Leakey. Welcome to this video about my research. I'm an MA student at UBC Okanagan here in beautiful Kelowna.
About 1.5% of individuals in the general population have a developmental disability. However, developmental disabilities are under-researched, and research concerning developmental disability in the arts, other than from a therapeutic point of view, is extremely minimal. In our culture, there is little recognition of people with developmental disabilities being creative people. Although there are some scholars who believe that individuals with developmental disabilities are as creative and sometimes more creative than non-disabled people. The goal of my research is to show that people with developmental disabilities have authentic and creative art-making experiences, just like people without developmental disabilities. Seems kind of basic, doesn't it? Art-making activity for this population has traditionally been seen as a way to meet a medical or a sociological need. Nearly all the academic literature about this subject is from a therapeutic or rehabilitative perspective. Research goals. 1. To give voice and empower artists with developmental disabilities by documenting and therefore validating their experience. 2. To provide accessible information to disability groups, the arts community, and the public. My interest in this subject began a few years ago when I realized that there was almost no fine arts instruction or opportunities for my adult son, who has a developmental disability. So I founded a nonprofit group to offer arts opportunities to local adults with developmental disabilities. The group is called Cool Arts. There are many barriers that make access to the arts difficult for people with developmental disabilities. There is often a problem of inaccessibility, including lack of support, cost, transportation, location, and user-friendly instruction. Methodology of this case study is emancipatory research informed by post-structuralism, feminism, and disability studies. There's an emphasis on collaboration with the participants who are the artists from the Cool Arts group. I'll also do an extensive interdisciplinary literature review, including a study of the very few individuals with developmental disabilities who have been documented and studied. Like artist Judith Scott, who was deaf and had Down syndrome, Scott was a fiber sculptor whose work is recognized worldwide. My undergraduate degree is in fine arts, and I am a practicing studio artist. For this research project, I'll be taking a very interdisciplinary approach, combining art history, disability studies, and fine arts. This is an important issue for reasons of equal access, social justice, and identity. Disabled people are often first and only seen as disabled individuals. Research has shown a correlation between participation in art-based activities and overall health for all people, not just individuals with disabilities. Therefore, equal access becomes a health issue as well as one concerned with arts and culture. In November 2009, the Kelowna Public Art Gallery will host an art exhibition titled We Are Artists, featuring the work of the Cool Arts artists. There will be informative signage at the exhibition as well as a catalog, as is standard for an exhibition in a public art gallery. The show opening and exhibition, which will be up for about 4 months, will receive extensive media coverage, and the public will be encouraged to come and engage with the show. The exhibition will be fully accessible with all text in plain language. This dissemination will situate the artists as authentic members of the greater arts community, serve to educate the public, and give voice and empower people with developmental disabilities.
I like art because it's very comforting to me. I like art because I feel important. I like art because it's interesting. I like art because of my friends. And I like art because I love God.